I don't even know because my phone. I was trying to delete pictures and because it was saying re-up storage. I'm at this park trying to Okay, y'all excuse my clothes. I need some work, but I ain't messing with it. Anyways, what I was gonna say? Okay, this is part two of growing up without a mom. Okay, because I was just trying to do part two on like a video, my phone, but my storage space is messed up, so I gotta get it. It's not letting me at all. But then my computer don't let me do how I want to. But this is part two though. Like also growing up without a mom, I used to watch. I got a message. I don't even know who it is. I'll look at it later. Okay, part two. I used to watch like Crooklyn. Like I was telling y'all in my video, I used to like watching movies and stuff with people that they had a mom and either their mom passed in the movies when I was young. So also when I was in the program, this counselor, she was talking to another student, but it really stood out to me too, because the student was saying, because I was a student too at the time, and because we was in the program, and she was telling her, "You looking for peace in your mom." You know, she was like, "Your peace comes from God," and she didn't really get it at first. To the counselor slash teacher said it again. She was some people counselor, but she wasn't my counselor, but she was a teacher. But I used to wish she was my counselor, but she only dealt with people that had like what you call it? I forgot the name of it when they had like when they used to like have like problems with drugs. So she wasn't my counselor, but she was like one of my teachers. And I used to wish she was my counselor because it's just the way she went into detail with stuff. But I did end up getting a different counselor, and I opened up to that counselor about like what I opened up about on that other YouTube platform. And what I'm going to say is also when I was in the program, it opened my eyes to a lot of stuff. Because I was supposed to go into the job program or whatever, but I had ended up losing my ID and stuff we was learning. Like before we was learning stuff we was learning, I would have been so mad. Like I'm ready to go, ready to get my own place again. But afterwards, I kind of figured out what it was. I felt like maybe it's something I didn't learn. And when she told her dad when we was in the classroom, she was like, "Yeah, I just feel like I want my mom to forgive me." And she was like, "I want to forgive." She was like, "I want to forgive my mom." And she was like, "I forgive my mom." I'm trying to remember exactly. I can't say what she said word for word, so I'm putting it in my own words. But she was like, "Forgive my mom. I just wonder if she forgive me." So it was kind of strange because we was in class and the teacher, she was playing like a song, but she was saying in order for her to move to a different song, and she would have to press it or whatever. And this song get moved to, she was like, the teacher was like, she haven't listened to this song in years. And then the girl who was talking about her mom, her best friend was in our class also. And she was like, that's weird. She was like, that's your mom telling you she forgive you. Because it played like her mom's favorite song. Like, and then the teacher, she just got quiet for a minute. She said, I think you got your answer. I think your mom forgave you. And yeah, it was just different. But what she said is, what she said, your peace come from God. You're looking for peace. You're looking for peace through your mom, but it comes from God. And what made this stand out to me, because ever since I was little, people was like, oh, if I had no mom, I wonder how I would have been and how I would react and stuff like that. So, yeah. So I'm like, okay. But she had to say it a second time for her to get it in. When she said it the second time, it hit me like, oh, okay. Peace come from God, which I know peace comes from God, but it's like I wasn't thinking of it like that. Because when you go places and you hear from other little kids and teenagers or young adults or adults my age, I be like, I don't know what I'd do if I ain't have my mom. But it's like I'ma always miss my mama. I'ma always feel like something missing. I'ma always wonder what she was like. I mean, I hear stories about how she quiet like me and was a sweetheart. But I be wondering you know, like, okay, when they have like little neighborhood parties for like the old neighborhoods that used to be around. I had went to this party when I was like 18, and this lady, she's like, I was your mom's friend. And I just wish I wasn't so shy then, because I'm like, I could have got some of my questions out the way. And she was like, if you had on glasses, I would have cried. You look just like your mama. Which I'm supposed to wear glasses, but yeah, that's another story. I'm like, I'm not worried. But yeah, what else? Yeah, and it's like I just wish I wasn't so shy back then because I could have really asked her questions about my mom because she was like, that was her best friend. I could have been like, what was she like? What she like to do? Like, I know certain stuff because my uncle told me her favorite color was purple, which I hate purple, but okay. But it's funny because my middle baby, that's her favorite color too. And I know she was an Aries, and I just know she was quiet and stayed to herself. But I want to know, like, was she silly like me? Was she goofy? Like, I know my grandma is silly and goofy, but I want to know what she like. You know, it's certain stuff I want to know. Like, what she like to do on her free time. Um, what made her mad? What made her sad? What made her happy? You know, but that's why it's like I'm still wonder that, as you know, it's like grief. People deal with grief different. Like, but I also know my peace come from God, but I can't change the fact that I'm always, wonder what she was like. I'm always miss her. Wonder what my life would have been like if my mom was there. You know, stuff that happened in my life. Like I be wondering if I had a mom, would this have happened? Would this have happened? But I know stuff's gonna happen for a reason. So yeah. Cause like I told y'all in my video that I had posted, I had a good childhood because my cousin that helped raise me. We stayed going on vacations. My aunts, they made sure I went places too. My aunts, which are on my dad's side, my dad made sure, I had like a good childhood, fun places to go and stuff. What else? My grandma. Now with my grandma, one thing she taught me is like life ain't all about like materialistic stuff. Like my grandma showed me so much love. Like when she passed, like I told y'all in the video that's on here, that's when it hit me. Like I don't have my mom, cause I was looking at my grandma as mom, so I wasn't really. It probably would have hit me when I got older, cause my grandma. That's what I meant to address too, cause on my video I was saying how I called my grandma mama. My grandma, she wasn't acting like she was my mom. Well, she was acting like she was my mom, but she wasn't letting me think that. Like when I was little, I remember her constantly telling me, "Your mom died when you was a baby," and I remember thinking to myself when I was little, like, why she keep telling me my mom died when I was a baby? I'm like, I know that. But I guess she wanted me to remember to make sure that I knew she was grandma, and not mama. I guess she didn't want to confuse me. But because I know, like, even after she told me that, I knew what it was, but I still called her mama. And yeah, so that's all I wanted to say, y'all, because I had to do like part two. I'm figuring out how to set this to public because I'm gonna need another phone, so most of my videos probably gonna have to be done as a live. But I hope y'all having a good day, a good evening, a good night, all that good stuff. See y'all next time. How I end this thing? Okay, see. Make sure they make sure I'm putting my comments. Just calm down.